characterized as something a little bit less. They won't actually reach a native-like level. It's just there'll be a large amount of individual variation, and that's so. Even the idea of individual differences is seen in the 80s, but the emphasis is still on deficits. And then we have a wonderful article, and it's not just in 2003, but maybe White was speaking of these issues long before. The idea of bilingual grammars and universal grammar in general. Why have a deficit perspective? It's just different. Bilingual grammars are different from monolingual grammars. Bilingual grammars are rule-based. They are restricted by UG. Why have a deficit perspective? So that was a shift in thought. And then more recently, work by Birdsong and Nebraska, as I touched on earlier, discussed why why should we compare means across groups? Or the control group, collapse all of them, have a mean, compared to a bilingual group, collapse them, have a mean. Maybe there's individual difference within each group. Maybe we need to analyze each individual in a more profound way. Maybe we'll find that native likeness is possible in some cases, and these cases aren't negligible. They're not exceptional. Maybe we're going to find that monolinguals aren't even behaving as theory says they should. Okay, in terms of group means, there are significant differences, but let's go to the level of the individual, and perhaps there's something more and open up a whole new world. So that's, I think, where we are now, and what we want to do is bring this to the classroom. How can we celebrate these bilingual grammars, these differences in culture as well, and in the lexicon, and how can we use that not only to celebrate it, but for the benefit of our students. So just a generic example, student 1 might say in our classroom, well, this sounds right to me, and then student 2 might say, well, no, I don't think so.